Welcome to the top 20 headlines at Westferry Times. The Justice Secretary cautioned that adding 14,000 prison places by 2031 alone won't resolve overcrowding, as prisons neared full capacity, with just 100 spaces remaining this summer. Dashcam footage shows a dramatic house explosion in Ilford, northeast London. Firefighters attended, and 3 people were injured, with 2 hospitalized. The cause remains under investigation. Police suspect ex-England rugby star Tom Voice, 43, tragically drowned after his car was swept away at Aberwick Ford, Northumberland, during Storm Dara's severe flooding. Cleveland Police Chief Mark Webster dismissed two-tier policing accusations as nonsense, defending his force's fairness during summer riots sparked by Southport stabbings and social media misinformation. Reform UK has appointed billionaire property developer and ex-Tory donor Nick Candy as treasurer, pledging to raise millions for Nigel Farage's party ahead of the next general election. MPs warn poor accommodation, with 2/3 of service homes needing major upgrades, risks prompting military personnel to leave as doubts persist over government funding for improvements. Mencap cautions that rising national insurance costs, increasing to 15% in 2025, may force the closure of 60 services, costing the charity £5.3 million annually. Candlelit vigils organised by Women's Aid were held in NI cities, including Derry and Omagh, remembering victims like Katie Simpson and Montserrat Martorell, and raising awareness of domestic violence. Northern Ireland's executive parties have unanimously voted to permanently ban the sale and supply of puberty blockers to under-18s, following a temporary ban introduced earlier this year. First Minister John Swinney had a 20-minute phone call with US President-elect Donald Trump, discussing trade and cultural ties, with Trump expressing his love for Scotland. Israel's forces conducted extensive airstrikes across Syria, advancing into a buffer zone, while the defense minister claimed the destruction of Syria's navy amid ongoing tensions. Russia's Deputy Foreign Minister Sergei Ryabkov confirmed Bashar al-Assad was transported securely to Moscow after seeking asylum, following his ousting as Syria's president. India won the toss and elected to bat in the third and final women's ODI against Australia in Brisbane on December 11, 2024, making 2 changes to their lineup. Kim Jong-hyun, South Korea's former defense minister, attempted suicide just before his arrest over his role in the failed martial law attempt, but his life is not in danger. U.S. Commander Admiral Paparo expressed confidence in defeating China, but warned the U.S.'s technical edge is shrinking, urging improvements in missile technology and secure communications. At least 75 Indians, including 44 pilgrims from Jammu and Kashmir, have been evacuated from Syria and are now safely in Lebanon, awaiting flights back to India. President-elect Donald Trump has chosen Kimberly Guilfoyle, his son Donald Jr.'s fiancée, as the next ambassador to Greece, citing her leadership experience in law, media, and politics. A McDonald's staff member helped identify 26-year-old Luigi Mangione, the suspect in the murder of United Healthcare CEO Brian Thompson, after spotting him in Altona. Rights activists report that at least 127 people, mostly civilians, were killed in Sudan by airstrikes and shelling amid ongoing conflict between the army and RSF. Authorities in Thailand and Malaysia brace for more heavy rains after deadly monsoon floods, with shelters and evacuation plans being set up for ongoing weather threats. Thank you for watching Westferry Times. Stay informed, stay ahead.